please welcome, at this time, Drew Cheetwood.
All right. Thanks, man. Appreciate the warm intro.
Oh, you're more than welcome. I'm glad we finally got this worked out where I get you on here for an interview.
Yeah, no, same here. I'm definitely, I know you were after me for a little bit there, but finally found some time we can sync it up, and yeah, here I am, man. Appreciate you having me.
Oh, no problem. And when did you first know that you wanted to be an actor?
You know, we realized at the time it's kind of a common thing to be able to go to work and get to play a brother with your real brother on TV was anything coming up that I know of. I mean, I did the stuff in the spring there with the Dawn and Day and helping Sam and Jason out with everything there. But that as far as I know, that's it right now. I don't have anything written called from the West Coast, but the door is always open. I know they could call me tomorrow, or they could not call me ever again. You just never know. And that was a chance I took moving to Michigan, but the possibilities are always there. I think they reference us quite a bit as far as just kind of being around. I don't have anything though in the books.
Do you get recognized when you go out in public as Milo from GH or Magic Milo?
Both. I mean, they're the same character. Just one's an alter ego. So
yeah.
I would say around the Magic Milo days when I was doing a lot of that stuff, it was primarily Magic Milo. But now it's just kind of gone back to Milo since I really haven't done any of the nurses' balls in the past couple years, and that kind of ran its course as far as the strip tease and all the stuff I was doing there for a few years. So yeah, it's kind of just gone back to Milo, Jim Betty, the brother bodyguard who still may or may not like Lulu, but who is definitely very much into Epiphany.
What's it been like for you being able, and I know we discussed this just a few minutes ago about you working with your brother and everything, but what's it been like for you being able to work with Derek on GH as Sonny's bodyguards?
What has it been like to work with my brother as bodyguards?
On GH?
Yeah. It's been, like I said, it was just one of those things we never took for granted. Being my real brother, a lot of the stuff you see was just stuff, writers always give us, obviously, the script and some notes, but, we always took it upon us to kind of inject who we are and how we interact with one another. And a lot of the brotherly stuff, I mean, he definitely doesn't hit me as much in real life, but, so it's in whatever context that, you saw us, that was us actually, just having fun and just being who we are, so just
Did you get a chance, because I can't remember, I think you did, but did you get a chance to work with the guy that played Sean Butler, and do you know if he'll ever appear back on GH again? I mean, I know he went to jail for what Nicholas framed him for, but
Sean. Oh, yeah, okay, Sean.
Yeah, Sean.
Sean. I worked with him a few times. Super cool guy. Burden, he'll call in a caterer for the day, buy everyone coffee or lunch, or I still get those notes. I just got one a little bit ago saying, some dark weeks we got scheduled coming up and some off time. I'm pretty disconnected until they call and give me a script or something. I keep in touch with some of the actors, but we all got families, and they're on the West Coast. I'm back here in the Midwest, and I don't know. Sean, I know he's not hurting for work. He seems to be, got his hands in a couple of different projects, and I know he's a super talented guy. So, but you know, again, we don't really have that intel as far as actors. We don't know who's coming, who's going typically, unless that actor directly tells us. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure.
Okay. Now, do you? Because I know it.
The door is always open on his end, and in the soap world, the door I don't think is ever really shut. You can always come back as something, and I don't think they ever found his body, right?
Yeah, they never did find his body, and then he ended up on Days, and then Brandon Burrash took over as that character, and then Brandon got killed off as Stefan over on Days. So.
Oh, he got killed?
Yeah, he got killed last week. He went to dive in front of Vivian, played by Robin Strasser, who played Dorian, and he went to dive in front of her, and she had the.
To revisit, I've worked with Arnier.
Appearance on there as a guest.
Wrestler, man, I don't even know there was a wrestler. Was there a wrestler on the show?
Yeah, he showed up on there one time a couple years back.
Okay. Shoot, never say never. From the angle of man, how creative do you have to be able to use a different story or a different actor to reinvent something? I think there's a creativity there that gets forgotten or overlooked. It's oh, they're just recycling that. It's no, look at the new spin they're doing on 200+ shows a year. You're gonna have to maybe use some of the same material, just in a different light. I think that's I don't know. I think that gets overlooked sometimes in the soap world.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. And as we were talking a few minutes ago about somebody that you'd love to work with, you never worked with, I just thought of somebody. What about Donna Mills that came on there? She played Nina's mother on there.
Yeah, and I'm trying to think if I worked with her, but that would be if I didn't, which maybe I didn't. Yeah, her or you know what? Yes, Donna would be amazing, and that kind of reminds me too. Mm-hmm. Maura West.
Oh yeah.
Maura would be another good one.
That would be really cool. You and Ava Jerome. Could you imagine if they? I'm just saying. Could you imagine if they had a storyline General Hospital did and had Ava and Epiphany feuding over Milo?
That would be insane. I don't even know if soaps would touch that. That would be out of control. But yeah, so Maura, she's amazing. I don't think we have ever worked together. And then Donna Mills is a titan as well. So gosh, there's two right there that I do not believe I have worked with. That would be amazing. So thank you. You helped me. You came up with one.
Oh, you're
welcome. Piggybacked on you, and then I got one. So there you go.
Okay, and can you tell everyone about your real estate agent your real estate business you run as a real estate agent?
Yeah. So when I moved back from LA, I was just kind of searching for what it was I was going to do. I definitely still audition back here, and I do some work, but as far as acting, it's nothing near New York or LA. So I was just kind of searching for something that I thought I could. I like working with people. I've always been interested in real estate, and then all of a sudden I was hey, I need something to provide for my family. I like working with people, and I'm interested in real estate. I was oh, what does that equal? It's being a realtor. So I became a realtor about 3.5 years ago, and I'm here in downriver Michigan. It's about 20 minutes outside of Detroit. So I just promote the business, the home, and it keeps my creative juices kind of flowing too, as far as acting and writing, which I will always love to do. So I guess I combine all my worlds into one, and I love it. It's been a great profession, and still learning, still building, but I definitely enjoy it quite a bit.
Yeah, I actually before the show, I got a chance to watch a video. It was you and a homeowner that actually bought a house from him, and you had a sign that said sold, and he had a can, and he crushed it in his hand, and you said which side you gonna get, and he said the right side, and he got the right side.
Oh, yeah.
But it said sold.
Yeah. So I had sold his house recently, and so that was the promo. Was like it starts in like we're baseball, almost like an old western, where it's like we're hollering at each other in front of his house, like, you ready to do this? He's like, oh yeah, like bring it on, like, and it builds to like looking like we're gonna fight each other, and then at the last moment, it's like I ask him, hey, you want to grab the left side or the right side of the sold sign? He's like, give me the right side. And then we put the sold sign onto my for sale sign in front of his home. And it's like, oh, it's a feel good kind of moment. I try to tell stories within like, a minute to 2 minutes kind of, I like to average actually, it should be about 90 seconds is about like, an extended commercial and kind of tells, that sets it up. It's just like a play or it's a, screenwriting, you got 1 act, 2 acts, 3 acts. So, so a lot of these homeowners are on board. They're like, cool, yeah, like I get to do a little acting, have some fun, and they help me out with producing some content from my real estate.
That's really, really, really cool. And before
it's couldn't really do it justice just to even like begin to like talk to you about it, but I'll try.
Okay.
It's been a process of like many years, right? Going on 14 years working with him. My first show was with him and my brother, and the very last show I've done with him. The spring was with him. So we've had a lot of moments as far as teaching and learning, and Maurice is very good at taking a lot of actors under his wing and just guiding them, and just not even just an actor, but just a person. And I think what he's doing on the social media with his state of mind and everything there is just phenomenal. And I'm always like liking and I keep in contact with him probably every 2 weeks. Just, hey man, like super cool, human being, actor. We've had some great moments in our last summer. He'll tell you, that he's got a way of keeping it, just grounded and just, as much as seriousness and as much as weight as this stuff holds. He's got a way of just, keeping a lightness to it too, where it's, he's just a funny dude. And he's got a personality like no one I've ever met. So he's super, super cool combo.
And last but not least, I want to know, do you have any projects or anything you'd like to promote?
No, just be looking out for the social media and short films I do. If I'm still in the home, if anybody's looking to buy or sell in like Southeast Michigan or know anybody who does, I would love to help them. As far as my own projects right now, I'm full-time real estate. I audition when I can. I put a lot, typically a lot of self-tape stuff back in the Midwest. So if there's like a Chicago fire, Chicago's not far, I put myself on tape for that. And a couple other things here and there, but
cool.
Nothing, in the books right now. Just the real estate, pretty much full-time.
Okay, well, and once again, I want to let the fans and also Drew, that during this broadcast there's been in and out, low internet connection. I don't know what's going on with the internet, but I'm going to have to call the internet company to get that straightened out with the tablet. But you know how technology is. I do, my friend. But I want to touch and go. I want to thank you so. Yes, it is touch and go, and I want to thank you so much, Drew, for taking time out of your busy schedule to be on the WSC Lounge, and best in your future, and hope you have a great week. Thanks, Brian. Hey, appreciate the time, everybody, for listening. Appreciate it. Thanks for the support all the years, and God bless you wherever you are. And Brian, thanks. God bless you, sir. And you're very welcome. Hey, God bless you. Okay, and you take care. All right, buddy. You too. Okay. Okay. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was Drew Cheetwood, who plays Milo on General Hospital. And I did know there was problems. If there was any questions asked to Drew that I did not see, I do apologize. Without any further ado, though, close us out as always here on the WSC Lounge.